So as we move into meditation together, we begin with the breath, and we let the breath flow. No need to change the breath. Simply breathe and know that you breathe. Allow yourselves to become aware of the circle that we sit in and the Arcturian presence that is with us. For here we have also Lord Sananda with us, known in his human life here as Yeshua or Jesus, his higher aspect in the central sun, Lord Sananda. The Arcturian blue light and the presence of many Arcturians is with us in our circle, bringing us back into balance, into a higher alignment, as once again they cleanse our aura for us, bringing us into balance and alignment within, and raising our frequency. To be in this place within, where we simply allow we have no thoughts about what we want, what we wish to receive, what we hope to get from this meditation, from the beings of higher light who are here to assist us. It is a letting go, when we no longer feel the need to get, to be in charge, for it is the ego, the human ego self, that feels so strongly it has to do it. And through our work together, the ego self is learning that it does not have to be in control, that there is a higher part, a higher aspect to the self. And this higher aspect is in charge. It is not in charge of doing in the same way at all as the ego self. It simply moves in the divine flow, the divine flowing down through the crown, moving through your chakras, moving into every cell of your body, and moving down into Mother Earth and Gaia's core. This aspect of self, together with higher light received from our higher connections. Is divinely guided. It brings to us our human selves, situations in life, some of which we judge as good and some of which we judge as bad. From the higher perspective of our divine self, they are all here for our soul's experience, neither good nor bad, but directing us along our ascension path, growth within and evolution. For the less pleasant situations we find ourselves in are there. They are there, they come to us, showing us aspects of the human self which still need to be transmuted, transformed, for us to learn from. But often the mistake is made, thinking from the ego self it is our job to transform them, to transmute them, to let them go, to release them. This really doesn't work very well. We need to allow ourselves to move into a deeper place within. For true transmutation and transformation does not come from transforming the ego self, the ego mind, but we wish for the deeper transformation that comes from deep within. We come to this place within as we realize there is nothing to do but simply to allow. It is from this place of non-doing, of receptivity, where we come into an allowance of the flow of life, where we reject nothing, we try to change nothing, we are simply present to all that is as it is, in total acceptance. And it is when we can see something without judgment, without needing to change it, that we acquire from the depths within a certain freedom from the pressure we feel in our third dimensional self about the need to change. And as we surrender to life, to the acceptance of what life brings us, we find all changes of itself. For it is this higher connection to self, the flow of the divine self moving through us, bringing light into the darkness, bringing love into all that is not loved. That the power of light can transform anything. The power of love can transform anything. And love rests within your hearts, always in acceptance, always surrendered to the flow. And this is the place within you that change can come, not by wanting, but by being with whatever is. As we relax more deeply in body, letting go of the need to do, we enter more deeply into the silence of our being, into the peace within our hearts. There is no pressure here. There is no fear, anxiety or worry. We enter into the flow of life. We know what is required of us in the material world. As we trust and have faith in our higher self, solutions to our problems are given to us. Our understanding changes when we recognize that situations that we consider unfavorable have come to us for a purpose, to show us our reactions, what we need to learn about ourselves, what triggers us. But it is from holding this inner balance and alignment that we can move through life more gracefully, that answers will come, self-knowledge will come, Can you move out of your minds, your thoughts, be in your heart and feel the divine moving through you. To be in trust, to have faith in the divine flow. And in the flow of life, our material life, and all that it brings to us. All is meant to be, all has its purpose. Nothing needs to be resisted. Simply to be present, to be the observer, the light of your consciousness, observing your three-dimensional world. Whatever life brings to you, to accept it as it is. The first requirement is to accept what is, and through this acceptance, transformation begins to take place. There's no need to fight with yourself, to create inner conflict. Be at peace and simply allow